Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Man, let me tell you something. If you are looking for, I don't know what it is you're looking for, but if it is looking for, say, the Holy Grail, or maybe you are looking to find the Lost Ark, or you're looking to find a Hemi-powered car, you have come to the right place. Because let me tell you something, man, these four letters may not mean a whole lot in stock form, because you know they only rated them in the 400 horsepower range, and there are other cars in there. But then you go ahead and you do any modifications to a Hemi engine, and they respond like no other thing. You know, everybody talks about, well, the six-pack cars were just as fast as Hemis, if not a little bit faster, and you're probably right. Stock, right out of the box, they were. The street Hemis were a little lazy. They were so detuned and restricted that, you know, to meet some insurance and probably some corporate things. But then you breathe some life into these things, and then you understand why they are legendary. Now you understand why, like so many cars today, have evolved into this type of drivetrain and combustion chamber, things like that. And this one here just goes another way. This one here, not only is the Hemi, it's the MOPAR Performance Hemi, 528 cubic inches. So imagine another 100 plus cubic inches, right? 640 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque. Come on, man. I mean, seriously, this thing is unbelievable. We're gonna drive it down the road. I'm not gonna, you know, get on it, but I just want you to see it or hear it. This car is so effing fast. It's unbelievable. But I will say this to you. The great thing about this one here, it has about 1,400 miles on it since it was fully restored, including the paint, the drivetrain, all that good stuff. But everything is done right. They didn't go cheesy and leave an 8 3/4 rear in there. They didn't put in, you know, a substandard 4-speed transmission. They didn't go and leave the 1 4-barrel carburetor that MOPAR Performance would have rated the car at. So the 640 horsepower, this car has dual quads on it. It could be 660 now, 670, I don't really know. I'm just quoting it off here, but it feels every bit of that plus a little bit more. So let's look around for a little bit. I love the Challenger. You know, everybody has their brand, and I love all cars, but I grew up as a Mopar guy. My first car, my first muscle car was a Challenger RT, just like this. And of course I didn't have the Hemi because I didn't have no damn money at the time, but that's okay. That's why I strive hard to get some cool cars and drive them every day. So anyway, come on up, let's take a peek at this. You know, this is really hard. Yellow paint and white paint, it's hard to see the quality of paint, but I'm hoping that you can see all throughout here, all how clear all the letters are and things like that. Those are just things that you should be asking someone else who's selling you a car to do a video for you and show you the imperfections and show you the best and bad parts of everything around here. So as we walk around, we got the correct 15-inch Rallye wheels. It's Goodyear, BF Goodrich radial TAs, my favorite tire. If you wanted this to be super authentic, we could put the bias belted tires on there, which we have a set of if you want. But I would imagine that they would just go up in smoke if you get on the gas too hard. But if you want it authentic, we could do that. So just let us know, we could swap something like that out, okay? So all the right things. And see, like, for instance, like the Pentastar here. Most people don't know that the Pentastar, if the layman would come by and say, well, there's only a Pentastar on one side, you need to finish the restoration. Huh. The layman might say that, but to the expert or for an authentic car, the Pentastar only came on one side of the car, which is kind of cool. All right, so the RT stripes callouts here and the blackout treatment on the hood with the sport hood. You know, the Hemi Cuda is legendary as well, but the truth is, like, that car with the shaker is very small. It's just this Hemi Cuda in it. There is no better emblem than the Challenger Hemi emblem because it is big. It lets you know what's there, and as a matter of fact, the new Challengers are modeled after this right here because that is one great callout. Anybody that sees that is going to want to talk to you, so just know that you're going to get a lot of conversation. So as we walk around the car, we've got cool styling stuff like this, fuel filler cap, just like it was kind of NASCAR style. Keep walking around here, we got the rear spoiler, all right? This is a great tail lamp treatment. I love the look of this right here. Super nice, all new and done. So kind of what I'm saying too is I'm showing you the good stuff about the car, but I'm also showing you the detail stuff that somebody put into it, and they put a lot into it. Like if you were to try to price this car up, just the Hemi engine alone, I think that with everything done, whatever, with the upgraded K-frame and what have you, was somewhere around $20,000 just for the engine. Then you got to get a car. You know, a Challenger to start with before you do a rotisserie restoration is going to be $10,000 or $15,000, right? and then go ahead and throw in a rotisserie restoration, another 20 grand there. I mean, you can see how quickly, and we're just at paint and the engine. We haven't got the electrical, brakes, wiring, glass, I mean, nothing. So when you see the prices of cars like this, you can always buy them for way less done like this, where somebody's enjoyed it for a little bit and they're willing to take a depreciation on it, and you can enjoy it today instead of waiting 2 or 3 years for someone to build you one, provided they can even start on it tomorrow, right? I don't think so. All right, come on right here, because this is the part I want you to see. This is expensive stuff, okay? Big leaf springs, more on one side than the other. Dana rear, look at the size of those elephant leg exhausts coming out of there. Gas tanks new and painted. I just wanted you to see what kind of restoration you're getting. New bumpers, trim, we talked about that. Great paint, all the stainless moldings around the glass. The package tray is all nice and beautiful. Door handles, wheels, tires. It's little stuff like that that just adds up, and that's why I love these cars so much, especially when you can get one like this that's so done. That is one great looking front end, right? You get sucked right in. All right, let's take a peek under the hood and see what all the rumble is about. Okay, so some of the differences, Mopar guys will know right away that the engine compartments are supposed to be painted in these cars. General Motors and Ford products, they saved money. They didn't paint their engine compartments, they didn't paint the underneath of the cars, and they didn't paint a lot of times under the hood, so that we're able to save money on paint supplies. Chrysler didn't want to do that. So in this case here, some stuff that's important. We talked about the horsepower, 528 cubic inches, 640 plus horsepower, but some little things that make a big difference in the drivability. You can have a great big engine and just have a miserable drive experience. This is nothing like that. This is an awesome, awesome engine to begin with, but it has things like power disc brakes. It has power steering. You hit the key and it starts right up, man. It idles nice and beautifully, and yes, it's got a little bit of camshaft upgrade, but the car doesn't shake itself to death. It's like one of these great drivetrain matched vehicles. It's just really nice. Things like Mopar hoses are here, right? The correct distributor. You know, they want it to be really authentic, from overflow tubes here to the electronic ignition box, the correct one, and restored wiper motor. You say, well, it's nice, it's got a wiper motor. Well, let me tell you something, no. A restored wiper motor can be $500 or $600, man. So, I mean, Hemi brake booster. It's a different brake booster because it has a notch over here to let the Hemi valve covers be in place. We also have the correct battery and topper for this, all right? It didn't get here in time for the video, but you can imagine with the caps on it, this engine compartment is show quality. And they even did like the chalk marks like they did back in the day, and that's what I'm hoping you'll do. I'm hoping you take this car and either go out on a Saturday night and go to dinner with a friend or your girl, your husband, whatever it is you want to go do, or you want to go to a show on a Sunday, take your kids or whatever, go there, pop the hood, man. This thing draws a crowd like you cannot believe. Anybody hears the word Hemi and then they see this, and it's like people are pulling up lawn chairs because they want to hang out. This one, bad, bad car. All right, let us get in the cockpit of the Hemi Challenger. Allow myself to introduce myself. Never mind. Anyway, okay, so you say to yourself, well, that's really great, man. So what's it like inside? Well, let me tell you what it's like inside. All new seat covers, foams, carpets, mats, dash pad. You have to gotta send this dash pad out to Just Dashes. That's $1,000. I know, and that's what I'm trying to do, is build some value here so you understand you can easily spend over $100,000 restoring these cars, because first off, not everybody has a dash pad in stock at your local auto parts store, right? They don't have this reverse light here. They don't have the correct radio that's supposed to be in here. Some other great features about this car. It's got the Rallye dash, the 150 mile an hour speedometer, 8,000 RPM tach, full gauges here. Okay, here's something silly and you say, well, what's a big deal? I'm gonna tell you what the big deal is. The clock works. And you say, well, wow, that's really super, okay? This is the difference between finishing a restoration, putting all the money into it and making it really, really nice, okay, and not. 9 times out of 10, the clock didn't work a year after you owned this car in '71. You know, the year later after you bought it, and now 40 years later, it's still clicking along beautifully. I wanted to also point out how it was painted inside the door jambs, new weather stripping, new handles, window cranks, moldings, door panels, door lock knobs, sill plates, console instead of no console. The console opens and works. This right here, this is the best shifter in the entire world. I don't care what anybody says. I'll fight you if you bring it up differently. Well, not really. I'm not a fighter. Anyway, I feel pretty strong about it. This pistol grip shifter, you put it in your hand, man, it is the exact fit, and it just works. And you're rolling down the road. Anyway, if nothing else, it just looks cool in the car too. All right, so we got this great 3-spoke wheel. We talked about the Rallye dash kit. One thing cool too is in the MOPARs, you know, most cars, the gauges are lit from behind. With MOPARs, actually the light strip is up top here and shines down on the gauges, so you get this cool kind of glow over the whole dash, not just the gauges. It looks really cool at night when you're rolling down the road. Anyway, so we've looked at colors, we've looked at quality, we've looked at details. I wanted to show you just a couple small other things, like 2 seat belts here, which is kind of cool because these, A, they've been restored, and B, they're because it had shoulder belts in it too. The shoulder belts still have the plastic wrapped around it right here. That's what kind of restoration we're talking about. Nobody puts shoulder belts back in the car because they don't really like them. But if you want to do it really nice and really do it authentic, that's the way you roll. Look back here, all of that's redone. New seat covers, side panels, look how tight and nice the headliner is. It's just beautiful inside here. This is a great, great car. I can't wait to drive this all weekend. How you doing? All right, so you ready? How about I fire it up for you so you can hear what the HEMI sounds like. Let's close up this video. Listen, you just heard over 500 cubic inches spin up like a small block. I mean, well built. Dana rear 354 Posi, so you can drive on the highway with the car if you want to. It makes plenty of power. You don't need 410s, 456s, you don't need any of that stuff, I'm telling you. Heavy duty 4-speed, all restored around, great paint, authentic interior, stuff like that. It's just an awesome, awesome car. Don't forget power steering, power disc brakes, all the stuff to make it a little bit more drivable. Anyway, it's just a super cool car, man. If I'm telling you, if you ever wanted to get one of the baddest muscle cars in your entire life, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about this Hemi Challenger RT.